Hey everybody, well welcome back. We got Larry and Hal, Search for Truth, episode number 43, podcast number 43. Again, thank you Mr. Elijah for being here and helping us with our technical operation. Number 42 was special because we had Mr. Kirk Anderson who joined us and added some nice insight to our story at OCDE.
Yeah.
So, how was that like? Was it,
It was good. It was
you were
interesting.
surprised, right?
It was a big surprise.
Big
because
surprise?
he was instrumental in getting us to do what we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
By supporting us. And that was very important. Because a lot of people didn't see, couldn't visualize what we were doing.
Yeah.
Because, it was like, if you're in the classroom, you ain't doing no work.
Mm-hmm.
And what it was is that so many people who were out and about before didn't do the job.
Right.
But one of the things, remember one of the things I told you? We started such a time, and we had to be accountable for whatever it is. I told you keep all the paperwork,
Right.
and that's the only way we could do the job, and that's what we did.
Well, I've always, or we've talked about our experiences on many years there, and I mean, I'm honest, there really weren't that many, I'd say, actual teachers that I felt like really had the commitment that I really felt and the compassion and empathy for our students. So it was far and few between. But as far as administrators are concerned, I'm not just saying this because he's here, but Kirk was always he always got it as an administrator. He saw it. If you shared it with him, your vision, he understood it, and he would try to find a way to make it work. Whereas most administrators, they wouldn't do it. They would shy away from it,
because they didn't have an understanding, a base understanding of what it is that we were trying to do.
Yeah, and I always feel like Kirk did. His roots and his ability to really understand what we were trying to do, but he still had to walk. He still had to walk the line of being an administrator and a downtown guy, and it was a tight rope. And I know it took a toll on him, but I really appreciated having him in my life as an administrator and supporting, and really grateful for that.
The thing that they couldn't figure out was it was always the idea that we were cheating. I was a cheater.
Right.
And nobody realized that I was not a cheater. Because I wasn't raised that way. And in '88, we carried programs.
Right.
We carried programs, and the people didn't realize that. But they did little or nothing, and we did the heavy lifting.
Well, that's what you said. It's like a lot of our peers were. I don't know if it was envy or
Happy New Year, young lady.
Or it was.
How you doing? I can't complain. How you doing?
I'm good.
That's good.
To see you.
It's good to see you too.
Thank you.
In case you're not aware, viewers, we're back out on our patio here. This is our real venue. We had to go indoors there for a little bit, but the weather's nice today, and so we're back out, and we'll get to see folks out and about. But anyway, I don't know. I really don't always never understood why some of our peers didn't really appreciate or.
Well, you know what projection is, don't you?
Yeah.
See, they weren't doing the job, so they were projecting that if I'm not doing the job, that black man sure the hell can't be doing the job.
Yeah.
But see, Larry, one thing that I'll say, 39 years working for the Department of Ed, I don't think there's not too many people that even know who you didn't even know me. And you work with me every day.
I still don't know you, so.
You get what I'm saying? Because the things that I'm thinking about, you don't have to deal with.
Well, there's a complexity there, yeah, that most people, and that was the thing. You would always say, people, what do they say about me? And I just say, well, people tell me a lot of things about you that I know aren't true, or they think this, and it's like, yeah, okay, I don't correct them because that's what they.
Yeah, Jen, you did the right thing.
But how this, how that, and what's that like, and that must be hard, and this and that, and just I just kept to myself and about it.
You know why they did that? Because they didn't have no access to me. Okay.
Yeah.
And I didn't go drinking beer and hanging out with them and stuff like that. And the people that knew, like Kurt, knew that I went to work and did my job. That's all I needed. Okay, because the rest of them guys, were looking for the, do the least amount of work. You go coach over here, you go coach over there, do this, do that, do this and that and that, and that became their real life. Like the people that had the goldfish at the site, then the real estate lady, and then you got the lady that never went to a site for 10 years.
There are definitely some characters in the cast.
Okay, but see, Larry, I'm gonna say this to you, and you may not like it. If I'd have done any of those, if I'd have done an inch of those things right there, Larry, I'd have got fired. Then he came out to me and got fired. Because he'd have been able to make an example of what it is that wasn't right, even though I wasn't the one that was not right. Okay? Because I remember when all the new vice principals used to be coming through, the ones that were in the classroom, that couldn't do crap, but then all of a sudden they were going to become vice principals, and they were going to come out and tell me how to run a program. Oh, and then a lot of people realized what my education was. And
you think people underestimate?
Well, they didn't know. See, they didn't know that I had an A degree, bachelor's degree, college credential, all my life credentials are lifetime, alternative professional ed credential, master's degree in educational administration. Okay, and I had over when I finished, I had over 110 graduate units. I had enough graduate units to get a PhD. Okay, but I chose to be in the classroom, and I chose not to
Right.
to be an administrator.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a reason why I didn't want to be an administrator. Because I enjoyed working with kids. And I said, what would be the best way for me to deal with kids? And I figured if I was an administrator, I'd be dealing with knucklehead adults who would be fighting me every now and then, just like I told you, Larry.
Yeah,
Not to go to administration, remember?
Yeah.
And you said, well, that thing I turned around, I'm going to administration. I said, okay. And I said, I hope you enjoy it. Okay.
You know how that is. You know how that goes for you.
Yeah. Okay. But that's why I always kept a slot open for you, because I know you was coming back.
Yeah.
Because you have to have a cadre of people. See, this is what LA County was. This is where I saw what they were doing there, and they had a cadre of people all doing the same thing, all working together, trying to educate people by any means necessary. And they were balling, and that's where I got my first sight of alternative. I mean, not alternative, but the juvenile court schools. Okay, and I learned from this principal, this young black guy at the time. And he was principal in one of they had the sites. He might have had 4 or 5 different sites. And he said he was dealing with Mexican kids, and he said, "What I'm trying to do, by any means necessary, I'm trying to educate these people." And that stuck with me. That stuck with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay? And what do we do? By all means necessary.
Yeah, I think that's a philosophy
Okay.
that you would say.
Because when you're dealing with people have to know that you care. It's just like your children. Your children love you because why? Because they know that you care about them. No matter what they do, that at the end of the day, they can come up and say, your papa, dad, or whatever, and you still right there behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
And it's the same thing that we did with the kids that we had. You know?
I do. Yeah, I think really the environments that we created that those students they didn't feel cared for.
It's like one time you had the girl that was getting spousal abuse, and you hooked her up with the shelter. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
On 17th Street.
Yeah.
And you looked at me and I said, "Babe, go for it." I said, "Go for it." I said, "You be careful, but go for it because we're dealing with fragile people, and whether it was legal, illegal, I didn't give a shit."
But you had to be open to that. You had to walk into the classroom prepared to deal with students from all kinds of situations, and that one happened to be one where, like you said, there was some abuse going on.
And we got a site.
Yeah.
Okay. We use our resources.
We reached out. That was outreach, the term, and that's what you would do. Is you would reach out to those agencies or organizations or people that could support and build that. And that's really what we should have been doing throughout our whole system.
Well,
but there seemed to be like a lot of competition or people trying to.
You can't do it, especially because you got. I was working with people they were so damn racist. They would sit up there. This one guy would sit up there with his feet on the desk and talk about the kids. Talk about the kids to their face. And I'm thinking, what the shit? Okay, and you don't understand why they ain't gonna do no work. Why they don't follow your directions?
Yeah.
Okay. And you got the most important thing I think we did. We had an environment that was student friendly. Coffee, donuts, breakfast in the morning. Kids would say, "Well, Jesus, how come I can't get no coffee?" I said, "What time is it?" "Oh, you gotta get between 7 and 7:30. Get coffee, breakfast. If you want breakfast, you gotta be in between 7 and 7:30. Okay? And then the kids would say, "How come I only got partial credit?" I said, "Well, what time did you come to school? You came to school at 9:30, 10:30? Okay? And you didn't do no work. You talked most of the time. I'm generous. I gave you half credit. Okay? I gave you half credit. But see, you have to have an answer for the question.
Yeah.
If you don't, I don't mean a flippant answer, but I mean a legitimate answer for the question. Okay, and I say, well, this is what we do. You get to school on time. Okay, this is what I do. This is what I do for you. Okay? If you come to school on time, I give you extra credit work to make up those credits for the next grading period.
Yeah.
So you don't want to say down the road, make it as fast as you can.
Yeah, immediate.
Okay, immediate. Okay? And I'll give you a project so you can make extra credit. Oh, okay. Well, see, because you're fishing. You're fishing. You want to catch the big one, okay, but you got to bait it. You got to bait the hook. And then you catch the big one and they come in. And it's just like when the little vaca locos will come to the classroom, and I would tell them, I said, you're only going to be here for about another 30 seconds. What you mean? Because your attitude, and the kids would say, you know what? You better be careful because we don't want you in here.
Yeah,
we don't want you in here messing up our program. Okay, because we got everything is good. We're earning our way through. So one kid told me one day, he said, But still, your class, you worse than high school. You tougher than high school.
Mm.
I said, what do you mean? Like, damn, I never did this. This was working in high school.
Mm.
But see, the thing that made my program work, so I was a counselor, and I chose you as a teacher.
Mm.
And what I did was I gave them every time a kid came in there, what did I do? Give them a schedule.
Yeah.
And told them how many credits told them what the current credit was, and projected, if you give you information, if you have to ask the Casey, or you need to take the Casey, they give you a projection of an option. If you can go back to the district, and I said, I'll call and see if they want you back.
Mm.
And I said, I called, and they don't want you back. So you got to make up your mind.
Mm.
You can still graduate, man. Okay?
How many times a week do they remember? They didn't feel like that was a real diploma.
No, see what they didn't realize. I said, okay, this is what you need to do. Go over to Los Amigos and look at their diploma.
Mm-hmm.
All the diplomas in Orange County all say high school diploma. Period.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. They're all the same.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you get them at the Los Amigos or what's the top school that whatever or from us, all of them say the same thing: high school diploma.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, okay, you don't believe me? Go check. You got a brother? You got somebody that went to Los Amigos or over here, over there? Go check their diploma and check the diploma say. Okay.
Yeah.
But see, what a kid knows when they're putting the work in, because they go to ROP and they're progressing in life.
Well, that was the whole thing, to try to get them some success. And they could, like you said, they could start getting their credits, they get their schoolwork turned in, they're getting that, then they can get the ROP, they can learn, they can begin to learn a trade, they can get the credits. I mean, it's all incentivized, but they build on their success.
Well, they receive success on a regular basis. You didn't have to wait for the report card.
Well, yeah, you want to build that intrinsic sense
The
of success.
report card was affirmation
Mm-hmm.
that they were doing good,
Mm-hmm.
but they were. That's why every day I wrote it. I checked the folders, and this is the work that they did,
Mm-hmm.
and they can see that they're getting A's and B's or whatever they were getting, and they were being successful. And they can always take stuff home to their parents. Spencer and his girlfriend. He said, "Me, Jaya." Spencer, yeah.
You feel good to be out here waving to your neighbors.
Oh yeah, it's good to be here. You know, I stay in the house. I don't be out there with these white folks. Yeah, you think I'm funny.
I know it's like funny. I'm smiling, man.
What you don't understand, Larry, the climate of the day is that any of these people can say I did something, and ain't nobody gonna say I didn't. Even at 81, even at 80 years old.
You're coming on 81, man.
Watch, yeah.
It's not that long, but we were down there. You know that? Where did that time go? Huh?
Yeah.
Remember that, Elijah? We were down there and did his birthday party down there at the clubhouse.
Yeah, this time we're going. The girls want to go on a field trip, so I'm going to San Juan, or whatever.
Is that another casino?
Yeah, down in San Diego, behind one of my cousins' house. Yeah, what I'm going to do is go down and they already got the room and everything. And everybody, she said, Dad, if any of your cousins want to see you, all they have to do is come in and I'll order room service.
Oh, so you're gonna hang in an actual room they got for you.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's it. So your daughters take good care of you.
I'm the last. There's only two of us left.
Really?
My aunt, my father's youngest sister, and I'm the first grandchild. So that means that she's 2 years younger than me,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's these are the original. These are my blood relatives, Keith and Nadine, and I have my cousin down there, Alton Jr. He's on my mother's side, and then I have.
Well, he was at your party.
Yeah.
He got a nice talk.
Yeah. And then there's I got Lisa Marvell, got Boris, and Elijah, and that's it.
Elijah's brother.
Yeah, his Boris.
Oh, that's your brother's Boris.
His brother and his Boris. But then I got other ones that we don't talk. I don't talk to. They call me for money, but they don't talk to me. So I send them a couple of dollars and keep going from there. Because there's a funny thing about me being an only child, but I've been blessed in my life to be financially in a good situation, and if they need something, I give them something.
What about your cousin who used to come by with a coffee and
Well, that's my nephew.
Nephew, that's right, nephew.
Yeah, his
Is he
parents.
still coming by?
No, he's taking care of his parents. His mother's 82. His father is 81.
In the area?
Yeah. Stephen, yeah. His father was in the Rose Bowl in 1965. Brenda's brother.
Because Brenda talked about her brothers who played football.
Yeah, they all played football. Wilbur passed
Where
away.
where was he at?
He was Alton Jr. And this shows you how life was. Alton Jr. was up there when he was they were up at Oregon State.
Is that the Oregon State played in the 65 Rose Bowl?
I was there.
Wow.
And Brenda was there. And Alton Jr. was there.
What did he play? What position did he play?
He was an All-American running back.
Wow.
Oh, Michigan beat the shit out of him, though.
In Michigan, yeah.
Yeah.
Was Bo there then?
No, before Bo.
Wait. Who was
65.
Who was before Bo? Okay, because it was Bo and Woody, right? But
It was Woody. Woody was at Ohio.
yeah, Woody was at Ohio State, but Bo, but it was before Bo. It was 65.
But no, but he's taking care of.
And he went to Illinois.
He graduated from Illinois. He went to Long Beach. Yeah, then he went to Long Beach, then he went to Illinois. He graduated from Illinois, master's.
He was a tackle, wasn't
No, he's running back.
he? He was running back too.
He was.
He's a big guy, man.
He was all CIF running back from Santa Ana when he was playing. He was a monster.
Yeah.
Oh, he was a monster.
Yeah.
But one of the things that happens was that he had no responsibility.
Yeah.
And he's a good kid. He's a good young man.
Yeah.
But right now he's taking care of his parents. We're all in decline.
Yeah.
I'm 80 years old, 81. I'm in decline. I mean, I have to accept that.
Well, you are.
Yeah, you're only 70, man.
Well, I could be in decline too, but
Yeah,
it's relative. What? I can't be in decline.
No, you ain't no
I ain't decline. I can't be declining.
No.
I can't be declining.
Uh-uh.
I can be inclining, but I can't be declining. Yeah.
But we lost Wilbur last year. Lost my other little cousin my age, and it's a season of life, and we have to understand that. Like I tell my daughters, Dad, I said that's why I used to go around when I was able to go places. I went places. But I said, and I tell them, you need to be thankful that I'm independent. I'm not interfering with your life.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't think that way. But this is how I think. They come over during football season. We come over on Sundays and we watch football, or the weekends we watch movies and we eat dinner and stuff like that. And they, that's okay. They make sure that Then I got Lourdes comes in and she takes care of stuff. And
Yeah.
I got Sarah who goes and gets my medicine and stuff. Okay, but I have a variety of people that interact with me for the things that I need. Like you bring me my tacos, man. Yeah. But the thing that I learned as a child from my parents and from my aunt is that you have to be gracious with people. And sometimes you have to turn the other cheek. You have to be thoughtful and thankful to deal with human beings. And you can't be angry, and you can't be mad at people, because it does no good. It does no good.
No, it doesn't change anything, does it?
No. So that's why when I go to bed, put my mask on and get my audio book, I'm okay. Because I know I ain't done nothing to nobody. If they done something to me, I forgive them.
That's healthy.
And keep
That's
on.
why you keep going. That's why
And I told somebody the other day, I cry once a day, and I laugh once a day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because I think about something that makes me, puts me in that spot, and what that does for me is that I'm thankful that I'm here.
It makes it real.
Oh yeah, because I still have work to do. Okay, if I didn't have, if God was through with me, I wouldn't be talking to
You'd
you.
be through.
That's right.
If God was through you, you'd be through.
Yeah, that's right. But I still have work to do.
Yeah, I know that.
I gotta make sure this young man gets on his feet.
How's he doing?
He's doing great, man. I mean,
You feeling good?
Oh man, you remember how we started out?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh shucks, man.
Wait,
Woo! I did for a minute. I said, my God, don't you see it? No, but he's a very bright, intelligent human being.
Ice is a good man.
And he's doing a good job. He's finding his way, which is good.
Yeah.
Okay, because one of the things about life is each and every one of us wants to find our way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can tell you about peanut butter and jelly all day long,
Mm-hmm.
but if you don't like it, then it doesn't do any good.
Mm-hmm.
Your thing might be bananas and cream, but you got to find out about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And see, and I think this is part of going back to what we did, is we didn't push nobody. Okay, I remember the time that we had when we was moving from the place, and when it closed up to 17th Street, I was going over to Harbor, and we had the little kid that we said, hey, he was ready to graduate, but you gave him all those books, so he said, I can't go over there. I can't go. And so we gave him books so he can teach his little brothers and sisters at the house and stuff like that. But see, you have to be cognizant of the individual. Okay, we could have said, yeah, it's too bad. You got to go over there, or else you ain't gonna graduate. Mm-hmm. And I told him, I said, look, this is what we do. I'll come by, pick up your work. Remember? Mm-hmm. Pick up your work so that you'll be able to graduate. Mm-hmm. Okay? And if you can't come to the graduation ceremony, that's okay, but you're gonna graduate. You're gonna get a diploma. Mm-hmm. Okay? Because you put the work in. Okay?
And that worked out, huh?
Oh yeah, he graduated. Yeah. He graduated, and then he was. I don't know what I don't know if he stayed. He was alive. Okay, he was alive. Yeah. But see, you got to be able to use your head, and this is where common sense comes in.
Your ability to put yourself in the shoes of that other
empathy.
person. The empathy.
Empathy.
You know, that's what I'm trying to teach my grandkids. You know,
uh-huh.
Empathy. You know, feeling what someone else is feeling, you know, the hurt or pain or sadness, or even the happiness. You know, if you can feel theirs, then you're being able to get that empathy, and it gets outside of your own individual self-center, and that's what we're trying to teach them. So, well, anyway, we're going to wrap up number 43 here. It was a pleasure again, and thank you, Mr. Elijah. Don't forget to subscribe. I haven't been pushing it, but. And Mr. Anderson has said he might buy a coffee mug or something, so we'll look for some sales. So anyway, until next time, peace out. Alan, Larry, and Al, Search for Truth.
Those of you that are out there listening, subscribe to our page so that you can get the notifications of when we're going to record again.